Fish.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, I love fish so much. I grew up in New England. I spent a lot of time in Alaska when I was working on cruise ships, and I know what it takes to get amazing quality fish. Anderson Seafoods brings us that amazing quality. They are bringing us wild cod from the cold waters near Alaska, and then they are giving us a potato and cheese crust to give just an absolute amazing bite. That fresh fish, that amazing crunchy exterior, and a great sale price today. Rick Roman is here with us for Anderson Seafood, a company that truly knows, breathes, and brings us the best of the best when it comes to seafood.
Yeah, think about it. I owned a restaurant and a catering business. Anderson Seafood built their reputation supplying those fancy restaurants and chefs like myself the highest quality seafood. And this is wild caught. This isn't farm raised. It comes, like you said, from those cold waters of Alaska. It's cod, very mild, flaky fish. And then it has a potato crust that you said has a little bit of cheese, a little bit of chives. So you get this nice crunch and creaminess in the crust. And then you get that mild, delicate cod. And you saw us breaking into it. And I want to let you taste one here.
So I'm so excited. And here's everything you're going to get right over here. You're going to get 12 of them. And these are large, 5.5 ounces. Remember, usually a typical serving of fish at a restaurant, 4 ounces maybe if you're lucky, right? So this 5.5 ounces, then all the hard work's done. That delicious flaky cod, then it's potato crusted, a little bit of chive, a little bit of cheddar, $112.98. It's an amazing deal, and it's a more just arrived moment. So this previously has been sold out. 273 5-star reviews for this amazing fish. So you know it is loved by our QVC customers.
Yeah, I love to hear that because it's one of our most popular fish items. And you can see, look at the color of this fish, that bright white wild caught cod. So you get that mild, sweet flavor, but you also get that nice meaty texture. And you can see when I break into it, what I love about this is that crust acts as a little blanket, Rachel, and creates that nice, succulent, moist interior so it's not dried out the fish. And you said it, you don't have to think about what you want to do. You literally take this from the freezer to your air fryer or the oven, and you have dinner in less than 20 minutes on the table. By the way, first of all, what do you think? How about
This is my first time trying this.
Oh, gosh.
And it is absolutely amazing. Okay, the fish is fresh. Wonderful bite to it, and then that exterior, it's not heavy. So don't worry if you're thinking sort of like beer battered fish and maybe that's too heavy for you. That is not what this is at all. That potato crusted is so good.
And how about another surprise here? You know, we always want to eat well but eat smart. And this is a great shot here. First of all, wild caught from those cold Alaskan waters. That's a beautiful fresh cod. Then the potato crust, a little bit of cheddar and chive and seasonings. And from the freezer to the air fryer, this is what you have, that nice golden brown crust with that little creaminess of just a hint of cheddar and a little bit of chive. But the fish is the star here, like you said, so it's not some heavy crust that you're like, oh, I'm eating some big, heavy beer battered fish. No, it's delicate, mild, melts in your mouth. And here's the best part. We want to eat smart, especially this time of year, you know, it's the warmer weather. 160 calories, but 17 grams of protein.
Oh my gosh.
So
for the whole fillet.
For the whole fillet. So you pair this with the vegetables and you have a smart but delicious 5-star restaurant meal.
Tell me again, 160 calories?
160 calories for the entire piece.
160 calories for the entire piece. You pair that over a salad, you pair that even with some beautiful pasta, some rice. There are so many great options for this. Even with that really flavorful crust that I always think, oh, that must add a lot of calories to it, but not in this case.
No, and that's the thing too, guys. I think more people would eat fish more often if they knew how to prepare it. In this case, there's nothing to think about. You're literally taking it from the freezer. I just want to show you. This is how it starts. Perfectly portioned, individually frozen. So you could take 1, 2, 6, as many as you want out. All the crust is on there. The fish has been completely clean, no skin or bones. Put that in the air fryer or oven, and then this is what you wind up with. Now I cut this in pieces, but I just want look at the quality. This is not some thin little piece. It's a nice, thick, gorgeous, and delicate, flaky cod that literally melts in your mouth. And you can see here, it just falls apart. I mean, falls apart.
It is so good.
And the fish itself is so moist. It's not dried out. So many people overcook their fish. This you put in the oven, that crust will keep it insulated, and it's got the flavor. And the fish just explodes.
And the crust is still nice and crispy too. Now, we are getting limited here. It's a more just arrived moment, but only 600 remain. So please bring these home. I love that they are individually portioned. So you just grab this, and then Rick, you recommend air frying?
Air fryer is the best, or if you put it in a traditional oven, this is what I did. I put it on a little pan. If you put it in a traditional oven, it's about 18 minutes in the oven as opposed to 12 to 14 in an air fryer. And then put the broiler on the last minute, keep an eye on it,
Yep.
depending on your oven. And then all you can have to do is now take the fish, all that crust is on the top, and here we're going to make a fish sandwich. Put this, so it could be casual, it could be formal, you name it. Maybe you want to take a little bit of tartar sauce, throw a little tartar sauce on there, and then you have a delicious summer fish sandwich. And it's wild caught.
It's wild caught. If you go through the drive-thru and you get a fish sandwich,
oh gosh. Yeah,
you don't know what's in there,
yeah,
right? You don't know what fish it is. You don't know where it came from.
Exactly.
And it's not going to be 160 calories because it's going to be deep fried in most cases. This is that really amazing potato crispy crust, a little bit of cheddar. Our wonderful stylists have plated it over a little bit of lemon, so when you get a little bit of lemon in there, really good pairing.
100%. And that's a great shot. So here you can see the crust. You see a little bit of the potato crust. It gives you that little crunch. But then right underneath, you see that fish. It's tender. I just literally take the fork and push through it, and you have every bite's got a little of that potato, a little of that chive, a little of that cheddar, melt in your mouth. And then I think about wild caught fish. Trying to find wild caught fish not only at your grocery or your seafood store. What do you pay? In this case, you're getting 12 portions, so that could be 6 dinners for 2. And I'm looking at the price. I'm like, wait, no, that's less than $10 per piece.
It's amazing
For a wild caught seafood entree. I mean, I don't know about you. I bought a fancy coffee the other day and it was $6 or $7.
Exactly.
I'm like, this is a wild caught fish.
So expensive, and you're getting truly. When I used to work on cruise ships, we would stop in these ports in Alaska, and if you walk into any of those restaurants, you're paying for a meal of this caliber. You're looking at $20, $30 per plate.
Oh my gosh.
So
no
it's
doubt.
really an amazing opportunity to bring home something where all the hard work's been done for you. You can trust where it has come from. You trust Anderson Seafood as a vendor for restaurants.
That's right.
And now you can get this delivered, right?
Like
you
us,
get to be the picky chef. Exactly. So go ahead and bring these home. These are flying. 400 now remain. $112.98. It saves you $12 today. Be one of the over 273 customers who have given this 5 stars and really have loved this. Chef Rick Roman, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Rachel. Good to see you. Thanks.
This is good.